Protecting my peace for so long, a little too good, now I'm so low. Watching reruns of the same shows. Almost every party I'm a no-show. Even with green lights I don't go. Never been sure, no I don't know. How does everybody else let go of the egos? Don't go out nearly as much as I should. Barely know the way around.
Hey y'all, welcome back to your girl YouTube channel. Y'all, I haven't vlogged in a while, and life has been lifing. Let's put it like that. Let's call a spade a spade. Life has really been lifing. So I have officially somewhat moved back to Birmingham. Like I'll tell y'all more about what I'm talking about, but I have officially been back in Birmingham for about 2 weeks now. I have started my new job. Y'all, when I tell you I'm in love with my new job, and I know y'all was like, Key is really the honeymoon stage. I know that, but just the amount of things that I'm going to be doing, and it's a whole different atmosphere. And as someone who has been, I'm not even finna sit here and lie, I have been to a lot of jobs, and I always tell people how people welcome you and how people treat you in the first couple of days will tell you all what you need to know about the whole organization in a matter of, you know, the time you're gonna be there. When I say this has been the warmest welcome I've had since I worked at the airport. So if you guys don't know, when I first started my whole PR journey outside of, you know, just freelancing, my very first job was at the Birmingham Airport Authority. When I tell y'all, that was the warmest welcome I have ever had. But the job I got now, top tier, top 10 welcome. Like when I tell you, they have basically rolled out the red carpet, and I'm not used to that. And the amount of press that's been getting on this, y'all, it's crazy to me, because I can tell you, before I left, not my last job, but the job before that, I literally wrote down what I wanted in a job. And you know, I'm not gonna lie, the job that I just left before I came to this one did not meet what I wanted. This is not what I had in mind. This is not what I wrote on that piece of paper for manifestation reasons. So it is what it is. But already, and it's so crazy how God works, I have already seen some of the things that I wrote down on this list manifest in just a couple of days. So one of the biggest things I said is that I wanted to travel for my job. Why I wanted to travel? I guess because I had been in government for so long, especially city government. A lot of times you don't, well, let me say it like this. In law enforcement government, you really don't get a chance to travel a lot unless you like a chief, deputy chief, all that kind of stuff. So I never got the opportunity to really, you know, travel. So that was one thing that I really wanted to do. I wanted to be able to travel with my job, and I was like, well, if I stay in law enforcement, that's never gonna happen. Y'all, when I tell you, I have now received, and this, I literally been there 3 days. At the time of making this video, I have literally only worked 3 days. I have been put on the schedule. I have attended a board meeting, was welcomed by a board, and I am going to Tampa in the next couple of weeks already. So when I tell y'all, God is good, and I've seen things that I put on this list really happen already. They have been, you know, the people that I'm working close with, that's like my coordinator, they have been, you know, asking for my input, and it's just so welcoming to see it versus what I just came from. So, but thank you guys for staying tuned. If you're new to my channel, it's your girl KT, Kiera, Key. I answer to one of those, so don't worry if you know, you don't get the proper one. I answer to anyone, but I come on this channel to talk about my life in my 30s now. I talk about public relations and just all the little things that side quests that I accomplish in life. I take you guys along on the journey. So, why am I vlogging? So, this is going to be a week in my life. It's probably going to be of 2 parts because, baby, when I tell you this week is wide open, this week is wide open. So, if you're from Alabama or just Birmingham in general, you guys know this is Classic Week. So, if you're not familiar with Classic is between Alabama A&M and Alabama State University. They come to Birmingham to do this. It started off just as a football game, but they have, and it really just started off as really just, you know, a weekend. It used to be just Classic Weekend. So they'll come, people have nice little parties, all that kind of stuff within the weekend. The weekend has now turned into a whole week. So today we are starting off the week. It is Sunday. I am actually on my way to go get my nails repolished because I didn't know, and I decided to go to somebody new because I keep trying to figure out why I'm paying $90 to get my nails done. And if you see guys see my nails, I really don't get anything. I really get a gel acrylic fill-in, gel polish on my toes and nails, and that's about it. I'm still trying to figure out why I'm paying $90. But I went and got my nails done last Saturday because I was starting a new job and I needed my nails fresh. If y'all see my nails right now, y'all would be like, girl, you need a fill-in. Why it's been a week and I just spent $90? And that's why I was mad, because I could have went to the other people that I've been going to if I wanted to spend $90. Sorry I got so loud, but I'm just being serious. Like, I don't understand the reasoning behind this. It's baffling to me. Baffling. So I'm gonna show y'all. Look. She did not polish all the way down, so it literally looks like I need a fill-in. It's Sunday of the week after. My nails should not look like this. So, because my job has already informed me that I'm going to networking events this week, I wanted my nails to look as fresh and decent as possible. Hence why I didn't realize that I was going to so many networking events. But I said I was doing all this because I wanted my nails to be fresh for work. That was the whole reasoning behind me getting my nails done, because I could have had them done any other time when I got back to Birmingham. I can't see. Hopefully ain't nobody right there. So all that to say, I gotta go get my nails done, and I'm going to an event tonight. I'm literally, so for the whole week, I'm going to events. So you guys will see this. I won't say in real time, but you'll see this. But I'm going to go get my nails done. After that, I'm going to an event, and then y'all, I'm over here laughing at my sister, and then she left the goddamn cup on my car. But anyway, I'm gonna see you guys when I leave the nail shop. All right, y'all. So I'm back. It didn't even take. We got here. Well, it took about an hour. So we got here right at 2:30. Well, 12:30. It's 1:32. I got my nails and my toes repolished, and it's still cheaper. So let me tell y'all this story. I went and got my nails repolished in Chattanooga after my birthday because I came back from my birthday trip and my stuff was peeling. How gel peel, I would never know. But it was peeling really bad, so I went and got them repolished. That lady charged me $45 just to repolish my nails. I said, no ma'am. Now, repolish here was $25 for each, which is not bad. $25. I didn't get my toes polished. And I could have got away with it because the color I got is similar to the color I just had. But I was like, let me just in case, I don't want no issues. But let me show y'all. This does not look like, if, you know what, if it focus. Let's see. Let's get the focus in. Okay, there we go. Focus. This does not look like I need a fill-in. He polished all the way to the cuticles. I don't know what it is about people not wanting to polish to the cuticle. Y'all deserve a place in somewhere. But I'm now leaving here. I guess she's gonna go do her own thing. I thought it was gonna take longer. I didn't know if it was gonna have like a lot of people was going to be here or not. So I went ahead and got ready for my event. But I'm finna go home because the event don't start at 3 o'clock. Am I going to get there right at 3 o'clock? No.
You ain't got me on. You're not vlogging.
Yes, I am. I'm going to cut this part. But I just have an issue with paying $90 for my nails. So if you guys don't know, like for the longest we had the same nail tech. I had this nail tech since high school. She has been doing my nails since high school. And all through the pandemic, she just really stopped doing nails because, you know, she had a lot going on. I completely understand. But I know I can be a little delusional because I used to pay $40 for my feet and my nails. I can get any design I want, any color, designs, feet, nails, everything. $40. I've been paying $40 for. I've been out of high school, and hell, she been doing my nails before I even got to senior year. So I'ma say 11. It's 10, 13, 14. She been doing my nails. It's actually been longer than that, to be completely honest. I was gonna say it's been 12 years. Her baby that she had, she in high school, so it's been about 15 years. I think she's 15 now, or getting ready to turn 15. Because when she started doing my nails, she was pregnant. So I'm gonna say 15 years. I've been paying $40 for 15 years. So when she said she stopped doing nails because, you know, she just didn't have time to do them at her house anymore. Y'all, literally, when I moved into my apartment, I just had to go up the street. Go up the street. Literally, because she lived not too far from me. So this is what I'm talking about. So I was already delusional because I'm like, I know I gotta pay market price for my nails now. But $90, $90, y'all, $90 to get just this. This is what I got, and it was $90. No. So I had to go back to the hood. If you're in Birmingham, you know 5 Points West is technically the hood. Don't get me wrong, I ain't got no problem because I grew up on this side of town. But they are the hood. I don't have to have the mimosas, the Sprites, none of that. Matter of fact, give me the hood because I know they gonna have a price sheet, which they did. They had a price sheet. They told you, hey, your fill-in gonna be this, your polish change gonna be this. They got it out front and open. These shops that don't have their prices listed, they can sit there and charge you whatever they want to when they come up on their head. Hence why I think the shop that I used to go to in 280, that's how they play, because I can't see what your prices is. So one day it might be 70, one day it might be 90. But I'm sitting here calculating because why? That's a big jump. $20 difference. Like what I'm getting for $20 extra dollars? Oh shit! I could have turned right there. Normally I turn right there, but I'm sitting here running my mouth to you guys. It's okay though. There's a couple of ways to get home. But like I said, we're going back to the hood to get our nails done. And then we found a new nail tech. He do designs, all that kind of stuff. I am typically more, I won't say basic. Well, yeah, I would say more basic now because I'm in management and stuff. And like, typically people don't judge you by your nails. Let me stop lying. People do judge you by your nails. So I typically go with just color. I don't get a lot of designs anymore. So that's why I was looking crazy. Like, bro, I'm not even getting designs and I'm paying $90. So hence why I be like, something ain't right. But anyway, I'm really about to go back to the house, and as my sister reminded me, because I was like, I'm a little lunchy. The event I'm going to, they're gonna have food vendors there, but I ain't really trying to spend no more money. And then we went and got dinner from our place we get dinner from on Sundays. So I was like, I just want something light, to be completely honest, because again, I'm eating dinner later. So I forgot she made pasta salad for our friend's event they had yesterday, and we will be eating pasta salad for lunch today, which is a-okay with me. But let's recap. So this is what you're going to see this week. I'm going to try to get some of the footage from if I go to networking events during the day. We shall see, because stuff be moving fast, especially a lot of times when, well, y'all, I was already a year and a half in when I started back YouTube, when I was at the Birmingham Police Department. So by that point, I kind of knew when I could film, when I can't film, that kind of stuff. I took a break when I got to Chattanooga because I didn't know what was going to occur then. Am I in the street? Am I in the street? Right here. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So for the first couple of weeks I wasn't vlogging when I was in Chattanooga. But today I'm trying, because again, it's a new job. Not saying I can't vlog. I read the social media policy, and there's nothing that forbids me to vlog. So, but I'm still learning the job. I'm trying to, get all acclimated and stuff like that. So we shall see. So I might get little snippets, but I know I'm going to how many networking events, I don't know. I'll probably find out more on Monday what all I'm going to, because my boss already told me be prepared because I'm going to network events with her. So but when I tell y'all I'm going to an event, I'm finna turn the car off because I'm finna go in the house in a minute. But when I tell you I'm going to a networking event every day at night, I am. I gotta go. I signed up to go to a network event Monday night. I'm supposed to go do something for Junior League the same night. I'm trying to see if I'm going to both. I either gotta go to Junior League just straight up because I signed up and it's part of my little placement, or I'm gonna try to make both. The other one was free, and I still be mad because, well, I won't say I'd be mad, but if I'm signing up for stuff, I try to show up even if it's free. So I think I'm gonna do both. Tuesday I'm trying to think of what's the name of it. It's on my event, right? Yes. And so many people are telling me about so many events, and I'm just like, y'all, I don't know where y'all think I'm going. So it's the old school part. It's gonna be about concert. I'm going to that. Then Wednesday I'm going to the Green Carpet Affair. If you see this video, please do not be mad at me because I got in and got the ticket. So Wednesday night we're going to the Green Carpet Affair. Thursday we're going to the concert they have with Fantasia. Friday night I'm going to one of my friends. Well, I can say we're friends. He's actually, I met him at UAB. He's a professor there. So his fraternity have a party every Friday. We went last year. We had a nice time. So we're going this year. Saturday we're going tailgating. Y'all know that's a whole thing all day. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And Sunday I'm going to a book signing. So when I tell y'all your girl is booked and busy, your girl is booked and busy. But I'm about to go in the house and I shall see y'all later. Alright, y'all, so I have just left the event. I had an extra good time. Like, if you have not been to Birmingham for a classic, let me tell you, that is any other time I'll tell you to come to Birmingham, but this is really the time for you to come because it's so much to do. It's ridiculous. It's like 3 different events each night. So like I said, this is day 1. I'm going from Sunday to Sunday. I think depending on how much footage I get, it's probably gonna be broken up to 2 days, so we shall see. I think I'm gonna do Sunday through Wednesday, and Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for next week. But I had a good time. I am finna go eat my food, so I told y'all we went to this little soul food spot. If you guys know Bell's Catering, Bell's Restaurant in Woodlawn, they started doing back their Sunday soul food series. So we typically go get a plate every Sunday because my sister went to school with him, so we be trying to support the black businesses. But really about to go eat my plate, and I think that's gonna be it for today. And I will vlog in the morning when I get to work. And like I said, I kind of will get an idea Monday after my meeting with my supervisors about what I'm going to during the day, because I don't have an idea. I just know they said be prepared, so I gotta find some outfits. So I think after I eat, me and my sister gonna meet up and I might find some outfits. So I got out. Let's put it like this. I have clothes. I need to buy more clothes because obviously I'm about to be out and about. But I have clothes for Classic Week nights. I don't have any clothes for Classic Week networking events. So if I find some more cute little dresses that I can wear to work, that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do dress this week, or maybe I think I'm gonna do jumpsuit tomorrow. Maybe we'll see. We shall see. But the dress that I'm actually wearing is actually for Fashion Nova. It's a cute little dress. It was a costume party, but I did not have time to go get a costume, so it was kind of old school. So I was like, this looks a little old school. It might look up to date, but it's technically old school because of the way it's cut. And that's about it. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, people. So today is Monday. Y'all, I gotta go back to the nail salon because look at this. I don't know if you can see it, but my nail polish is chipping. For me to get my nails done, well, root polish yesterday, it should not be chipping. Y'all, we're gonna pray about this whole nail situation. We're gonna pray. But today is Monday. So my plans have got redirected because So because I need to go handle this nail situation, because I feel like if I keep it doing this, it's gonna chip all the way, and I can't have my nails looking like this. I'm sorry. If you call me vain, that is a-okay with me. I am okay with being vain. I'm just gonna be completely honest. If you call me vain, that is fine. But I know if it starts chipping now, it's gonna be an issue later, and it's gonna keep chipping, and I'm not going to get a fill-in for another 2 weeks. So that's that. So after work, I think I'm gonna try to go back up to the nail salon, and then I probably will not make the networking event today. And I feel bad because, again, I RSVP, but things come up and I should not feel that bad, but I do. Because I know how it is. I've had events where it's free, and I went by the number of how many people that attended, and you know, had catering and everything. Although my catering was free, and the most things I paid for was like magazine, well, probably supplies and the building, and only a handful full of people showed up because people are horrible. But yeah, so after work I'm going to go to the nail salon, and then I gotta go to Junior League to help out with some stuff for our Market Noel that's happening in November. Well, I think it's Market Noel. I think that's what the message said, but if it's not, I'm just going to help out anyway. Y'all, let me tell you, after I ended the section yesterday, I did go to Burlington because I was like, your girl gotta don't get me wrong, my wardrobe is fine. I just need to get a lot of winter pieces, because I feel like I told y'all the story, but when I moved to Chattanooga, there was not a winter period. So it was cold in Birmingham for like 2 weeks, and then it was a big ice storm, so I was in the house. And when I finally moved, you know, after I lost all that weight, I really didn't have an opportunity to wear winter clothes because it was like cold for like 2 weeks. So I wore a coat, and next thing I know, it was like spring weather. So I haven't had a need to buy a lot of winter things. So that's what I'm doing right now for work and for outside. Another thing is, I have not bought a lot of outside clothes because, again, I wasn't going nowhere, and now I'm going everywhere you can imagine. So I went with a red lip today, y'all. This is the Lip Bar lipstick. Usually I use Ruby Woo, but I'm trying to use all my other lipsticks too, because I got a lot of them, and I cleaned them out not too long ago and threw away a lot of them, so I'm trying to use them up. I haven't bought lipstick. Alright, y'all, so I have made it to work. I shall talk to you guys later. Good morning. So today is Tuesday. Oh wow, okay. People speak, baby. It's classic week. Some of these folks act like they ain't got a care in the world. But anyway, y'all, good morning. Today is Tuesday. I am heading on into work. I was about to say, now they blocking up the streets already. Y'all, it's hilarious. when Classic gets here, especially if you live not too far, it's always something. Like y'all, we have to have passes to be able to get into our neighborhood. It's a whole thing. But nevertheless, oh jeez, the sun is out and I think all my sunglasses are in my purse. Okay, so on the work agenda today, I have a couple of meetings today, and thankfully that is a red light. I need my sunglasses. Oh, those are my actual glasses. Hold on, y'all. I need some pair of sunglasses. Where my other ones at? I need to put them back up here. Oh, y'all, this sun is out today. The sun is sunny, no doubt. Okay, that is way better. Anyway, I have a couple of meetings for work today. Yeah, I got meetings for work today. Me and my lovely camera is not acting right today. And tonight, because y'all, like I told y'all, I did not make that networking event. I got done in time, so I could have, but the networking event was like literally down the street from my job, so I could have got there at 5:30 and stayed till about 7 and then go to Junior League. But the fact that I was on the other side of town to go get my nails done, it was like, it's really no need. There's no need for you. There's no need for you to try to go to the networking event. So, sorry y'all, me and my camera's not being cohesive this morning. It's okay. I think it's tracking. It should be tracking. It should be tracking. I think it is. But anyway, so tonight is the old school party, and technically I signed up for another event, but I don't think I'm going because it's at Top Golf and it starts at 5:30. I think the old school party starts at 6 and it's going to be at the Boutwell. So that's what I'm doing tonight. The meeting I have at work today is to kind of go over the schedule for this week, because again, I was told that we have a lot of sponsored event things and I don't know what all that consists of. So I am going to green light. I'm going to talk to my bosses today, so that shall be fun. I have just, I don't know. And then I got to get my life back on track. I know y'all like, you've been saying that for a while. To be honest, everything worked out well. So as much as I was stressing myself about taking 2 classes each semester, well, each mini-mester, because y'all know I was taking 2 classes within an 8-week period and was like, why did I do that to myself? But I'm glad I did, because who would have known that when I made my classes I would have a new job by then and needed this well-deserved and well-grateful break. So I haven't been planning as much because, again, I don't have any schoolwork So I need to get back on my planning stuff because I still need to plan out content and plan out a lot of stuff, especially with the move. And really I can't plan out as much as I want with my move right now anyway, even though it's October, because I don't know. I already picked what apartment. I told y'all I'm going back to my old apartment. The price and the space, I cannot beat it, so that is what I'm going to do. Although I don't like the Wi-Fi situation, I'm just going to deal with it. It was good then, it shall be good now. My phone is jumping. Okay, my phone is jumping. Baby, I don't know what cut to a complete stop mean. We pray for people. So yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else that I haven't spilled the beans about. Yeah, so back to the apartment situation. I won't know the occupancy until, I think she said November, because they're 60 days out sometimes. So I won't know until November, and then I have to reapply. I gotta pay a deposit, I gotta pay the admin fee, all that great stuff. So, and it is so hard because, like, I feel I knew I heard somebody coming. I won't say I feel bad, but my pockets are like, girl, you gonna have to make up your mind. Especially with the move, because I just paid all this money to move, and now I gotta pay all this money to move again. And then I'm going to give myself at least 2 years in this apartment, then I'm going to be looking for a house. Unless I get blessed before then. But my timeline, and I need to take this up with God, my timeline is going to be in the next 2 years. So 2027, because I kind of want to build my savings back up. I know I have to build up earnest money. I got to do this, I got to do that, and I'm just not prepared at this moment, especially with moving, and I gotta get my finances in order. It's a lot. When I say I haven't, and this is bad, I haven't budgeted in a while, so I need to get back on doing that as well. So that's that. So I will see you guys later. I'll try to check in around lunchtime. We shall see. But I'll talk to y'all later. Hello, y'all. So I'm off work. I am literally chained, so I'll take some pictures in a minute. But we are heading to the old school party. Something like that. But we shall see y'all when we get there.
Bad bitches had a beamer, that's a big bands. Bad bitches ain't a beamer, that's a big bands. Chrome heart got me kissing on.
Where you at? I can't see you. Hey, how are you? Alright, y'all, so as you see, we have left. We're walking to the bout wheel, and my outfit cute. If you follow me on my social media, you'll see my outfits for the week up. like how she just left me though. Just gonna sit here and leave me. Y'all, I'm gonna get my sister. She didn't even tell me her funky self was crossing the street. Not at the intersection. See, note to self, jaywalking is a bad thing, y'all. Do not jaywalk like she just did. But I shall take you along on the journey. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie, Birmingham is pretty cute at night. So I'll check back in when we get on the inside.
Good evening, man. So excited to see everybody out this evening. She said, come back, James. But I'm just so excited to support what
Alright, y'all. So, me and my shiny face, we are leaving. We want to get something to eat because they didn't have a lot of options at the concession stand. And we didn't want nachos and hot peppers at this type of thing. So, we're going to go get something to eat, go home, get my life together for day. What day this is? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Day 4 tomorrow. So day 4 of the classic festivities. So see y'all later.
Put in work, baby, you could be my best man. Sending cash to my account, he investing. Dark shades on when I'm off the Migos.